It's October 29th. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I kept crying yesterday. It was just so emotional after that interaction with my ex. Which threw me off. Because I thought I had, emotionally resolved it. Because I don't regret any of it. I don't regret the time that I spent with him. I don't regret the affair. I don't regret any of it. I don't feel the need to be forgiven. And not even, someone once said, have you forgiven yourself? And I'm like, I don't regret any of it. I don't feel the need to forgive myself. I did nothing wrong. It unfolded exactly as it needed. It was a lesson that I learned from, as I still love this person very much. I learned so much about myself in that process. Why? So I don't regret it. I don't feel the need to be forgiven. I couldn't. Why am I still crying? And I stopped for a while. And then I listened to Christina Lope's new video about star seeds. I'd never heard that. I heard that term before, but I never thought much of it. It seemed a little far-fetched, almost. I didn't know what the term meant until I learned a little bit more, and I was like, it seems a little far-fetched, but then I remembered, but then I thought about other experience. I'm like, no, I think I believe them, right? People in my past, one person in my past particular did a past life regression, and he shared that once, that in that process, one of the lives that he experienced was from another planet. And I believed him. I believed him because I had listened to another video that mentioned it. But when I listened to Christina Lope's video at the she talks about why it's important to know. I mean, I was trying to do what she said in each of them, and I couldn't figure out where I belonged. I couldn't pinpoint it because it's some of it, multiple ones seemed, I did. I think what got me the most was at the end, when she starts talking about the importance of reconnecting with your family. And that's when I realized. That's when I realized what I was doing. I just needed to be held. I just needed to be held and told that everything was good. It was the first time in a long time that I felt alone. I mean, in terms of this whole process, right? I always felt like an outsider. It was always hard for me to find a group of friends that I connected with, and I mentioned that I was always like moving from group to group, and just even with my family, just feeling like I'm the parent, feeling like just, I think there was a moment where I just felt yesterday like no one gets, no one understands me, and no one can. So there was an element of like, I just started crying when she said that, just to be able to connect with your family, and I just started crying. Because I don't feel like I can. With the family I have right now. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. So it's a little hard to feel supported. Because they don't get it. So I was a little confused. I mean, there's some that I can't tell. I can't tell. Not yet. And I don't know if it was just because emotionally I was just caught up with what was going on too. I couldn't sleep, and I found myself going back to old patterns of being. I mean, it got to the point where I was trying to even pleasure myself just to fall asleep, and I couldn't. I couldn't. I had a dream. I had 2 dreams. The first one, it feels like we're in the Mission District, or I'm in the Mission District. But there's, intuitively I felt like there were 3 groups, or 3 couples, but I can only remember 2 that I see visually. But then these two couples turn into 2 groups. In one of them, there's this flood in the sense of like, not water flood, but mudslide flood occurring. And then the other one, I don't know if the earth was breaking. I don't remember. And I kept searching for the third one. I'm like, I thought there were 3, but I could only see 2. And I can't, I don't, there was like no specific purpose. That's all I remember, is just seeing the 2. But intuitively, I'm like, where's the third one? Where's the third one? And then I woke up briefly, and I only slept, I was only a couple hours asleep, and I had a hard time going back, and I cried some more, and then finally I put some meditation music and was able to go back to sleep a little bit. And I even made that statement that Christina Loeb says to make, set the intention to connect with my family and be open to receiving their help. So that's what I felt like I needed. And I just slept. I didn't see anything, I just slept. I had another dream. This time I'm in the grocery store with my mom. And it's that same feeling of like me taking care of other people versus being taken care of. And then she points to like some bag. Oh no, there's more to it. What is that about? There's more to it. But that grocery scene, she asked me why she says, aren't you gonna buy that for the family? What are you talking about? I told her. For the families that lost their home, aren't you gonna buy it? It's like a kit or something. I'm like, why would I? And I'm like asking, like, why would I buy it for them? But it had no connection to like my family in that other event. If you guys follow me, it was something different. It was related to the flood in the dream of the first group of people, and they were people I didn't know. But she was asking me if I was gonna buy it for them, and I'm like, no, why would I do that? And I was trying to get in line, but I didn't have anything to purchase. And then there's the car that's driving away. And there's people in the front seat, my sister's in the front seat, sitting next to another woman. But she doesn't want to sit next to her. I don't know who this person is. And they start a fight. But I know what she's done. That person next to her, I know what she's done, and I do this to her. I do this to her. I know I'm watching you. And my sister looks at me from the car as the car's pulling away, and she's doing this. Like, don't do anything. She's like, with her expression, she's just telling me like, don't do anything, don't do anything. But know she attacked her. But they're driving away and it's a full car. They're driving away. Pulling out. They're driving away. I don't know what that means. The dream didn't make sense at all. It didn't make sense at all. So tired. I can't get ready. Maybe I'll take 20 more minutes to nap. I worked today. I was so tired. I'll see what happens. That's all.
Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learned to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.